On the line right now, standing by, is Congressman Anthony Brindisi. Good morning. This is a big day for the area, I would say.
Well, it's a big day for the area. That's why I said in my statement yesterday, I said the real winners today are the people who call this region home, because these are the jobs that are going to come to the area. We need these kinds of jobs. They're good-paying jobs, and it's great to finally get this monkey off our back.
Yeah. I was texting Andrew. All I knew he was there, and I kept texting him, asked the question if they're going to be done making those really bright white light bulbs, because I hate those. I like the ones that look like the old incandescent.
Yeah, back to the soft light,
have a little
please.
bit of a little yellow tint to them. I do have to ask you, Mike Hennessy, of course, is running for county executive, and made some comments that Andrew has, and I'd like your take. I'm going to ask
Sure.
Mr. Pacini as well. One of the statements that he made is that this is too little too late. Another is that this is outdated technology, and the Mohawk Valley deserves better. What's your take on that?
I have to shake my head. It's like this. It's the same people, the same arguments, time and time again, and it's tired. It's really old. Electric vehicles are the wave of the future, as the CEO said yesterday. If you look at just a company like Volkswagen, and think of all the name brands under the banner of Volkswagen, Audi, Porsche, you name it, by 2024, 2025, they're going to stop making internal combustion engines. They're going to be all electric and or hybrid. And this is the technology that this company is making to help prolong the battery life of these vehicles. That's future thinking for me. That's a growth industry. 5G mobile industry is a growth industry, and the other areas they're involved in is all a growth area. So it's backwards thinking that people like that have and will always have, and they can't even celebrate something that's great for the area, that's good for all of us here, especially the people who will be employed in those facilities, the construction jobs that will be created, the indirect jobs and spin-off jobs that will be created through this technology, and let's just celebrate. Let's stop. Let's take our naysayer hat off. But I guess it's just impossible for some people to do that.
I will say, back when AMS was announced, I did receive calls, and they weren't just from people that we would call naysayers. And I wrote a little open letter the other day about naysayers. And the fact is that it is important for people to push back on things and ask questions and dig in and not just assume that you're going to take people for the answers that they give. You want to dig in and do your own confirmation. I think that's important. However,
absolutely,
some of this just gets, sooner or later you got to admit when something is positive. But back during the AMS time, I received some calls from a couple of engineers who said that facility couldn't afford what they were projecting, that they didn't have enough annual revenue to be able to substantiate what they were planning to do. This is a different story. This is a pretty hot company.